I'm going to show you how to pair the ELS100 and the ELS195 to the Bulldog-JW. It's a slightly different process between the 100 and the 195. The 95 designates basically the length of this cable. It's about 95 centimeters. What happens when there's a leak? So you set up your system, it's in alarm mode, it's all set, the valve is open. This is a wet paper towel. You experience a leak. The leak sensor beeps, the second beep, it shuts off the valve and sets the alarm. You show up hours, maybe days later, the water is off, you check for the leak, you repair whatever needs to be repaired, you reset the alarm, you double check everything's okay. Once you've fixed it, you turn the valve back on. Before starting the pairing process, it's a good idea to first set the Bulldog to the valve off position, and that'll make the pairing LED here, the red LED, more visible. And if you want, it's also a good idea to disconnect the motor assembly so you don't have to be distracted with the valve opening and closing when you set alarms. The pairing process is slightly different between the two, and I'm going to show you that now. But before I show you that, I'm going to show you how to clear the pairing. So you can't clear just individual leak sensors from being paired. If you clear it, they're all cleared all at once. You should also know that leak sensors that are included with the Bulldog-JW, 3 or more, that have been pre-paired at the factory, so you don't have to pair them if it's been included with your Bulldog. This pairing process is if you have a problem or if you buy leak sensors after, more leak sensors after the fact. This is how you pair them. So let's clear all the leak sensors by holding down the pairing button for about 3 or 4 seconds. Okay, so this blinked twice. You may not be able to see that, but the red LED, there's 2 LEDs under here, and one of them blinked twice to indicate that they've been cleared. So these aren't going to do anything now. So nothing happens. I'll let it go through 2 or 3 beep cycles just to show you nothing happens. That's 2, 3, nothing happens. So they've been cleared. All right. Okay, so now this red LED is off, the valve is open. All right, so let's pair the ELS100, set the control module into leak sensor pairing mode. This LED is blinking. Let's get it wet for 2 beep cycles. All right, so it should be paired on the 3rd cycle, which should trip the relay. Perfect, so it sets the alarm. So that's been paired. All right, let's pair the ELS195. Put the JW control module in pairing mode by pushing the pairing button and releasing. It's blinking red, and then you just get this wet off and on 2 or 3 times until it reacts. There we go, it's paired. So that's it. The ELS195 is meant to be wall mounted. Basically this bracket allows you to basically you screw that to the wall and then you slide this on over top of it. It uses the same battery, the A23 12 volt battery, as the ELS100. And I'll just show you, this leak sensor works a little bit differently. So the ELS100 requires 2 beep cycles, but the ELS195 just has to get wet once and that's it, and it'll shut off the alarm.